So a couple things. One is this is Appreciation Week. So it's a time for us to appreciate you guys as students. And what I want to share is that, I've been teaching yoga for 20 years, which sounds crazy to say that. And I'm at the point in my life that I don't need to keep teaching yoga. It's not something that I need to do because of any type of financial commitment, but I'm here because I really care about being here for you guys. So I'm here because I truly want to be here. And what makes it, I know, it's true. It's the truth. I'm here because I really care about all of you. And that's what keeps me coming is you guys. So I'm incredibly appreciative for what you all bring to me and that you keep me coming here. So thank you for that. And with that said, there is this whole bingo thing that's going on. And apparently you can bring a friend for free for a week. There are these bingo cards that you can get. They're above the cubbies. They look like this. And I really am not 1,000% sure how it works. I had to ask Rachel, I'm like, what am I supposed to be pointing to? So I don't know a lot about it, but apparently there's a QR code here that you can sign up a friend for free for a week who's never been here before, who has never had a package with us before. So if you scan that on the bingo cards that are right at the cubbies, you'll see them in one of those little like paper holder things. So scan that and bring somebody for free. Don't do it next week, though, because next week I'm not going to be here. I'm in Maine. So Harold will be here on Thursday. So please do come and support him. And I'm trying to wrangle Lisa to teach next week for me. So hopefully you'll get either, you'll get someone good. It doesn't matter. So we're going to start in child's pose. So come on in. Hips toward your heels, your forehead resting on the mat. And as you're settling in, again, just coming back to this idea of really celebrating the abundance that we have within our lives. And as I said, I mean, something that keeps me coming here is the abundance of students that really fill my cup. So what fills your cup? Who in your life are those people that are there and support you? Who are those people that really do give you the blessings, the situations, those little moments that fill our cups? So this morning, perhaps in light of the earth season, the season of abundance, allow this morning to be gratitude for all that you have, because truthfully, you likely do have everything you need. And if there is an intention there that bubbles up, go ahead and turn your palms up to the sky and offer that intention out into this space. Let's take a deep breath in and just let a little sigh come out with that. Good. Inhale those palms to the earth, lifting up into a tabletop. And let's go right into some nice, juicy, big tabletop circles. So letting your hips move over towards the right, across to your left heel, and then inhaling back up towards your hands. Exhale, back and across. Inhale it up. And you can tap into that internal drishti, letting your eyes close and just really feel those edges of your body, your shoulders, your hips. Any areas that are sticky, any areas that are feeling really movable, just explore it. And then switch the direction of the circles if you haven't already. Breaking up all those adhesions, all those little cells that go to work at night and lay down fibers that make us feel tight. We're breaking that stuff up. And then inhale, bring it to center, and let's come into downward dog pose and keep moving, pedaling those legs back and forth. Maybe floating a leg up to the sky, big yawning stretch of your hip open. And feel free to switch sides. Other leg up to the sky, big yawning stretch open. And then let's inhale, bring it forward into a plank position. Then exhale, bring your knees down to the ground and let your hips move back towards your heels, but look forward. And then feel like you're using your hands to kind of drag your chest all the way through just to a little baby cobra. And then exhale your hips back to your heels, curl your toes under, downward facing dog. Inhale, ripple forward to a plank. Exhale the knees down, hips back, look forward. Inhale, drag your chest through cobra. Exhale, hips to heels, curl those toes, downward dog pose. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, ripple it forward. Exhale, knees down, hips back, look forward. Inhale, slither on through, peel the chest. Exhale, hips back, curl the toes, downward dog. 1 more time. Inhale, ripple it forward. Exhale, knees down, hips back, look forward. Inhale, slither it on through. Exhale, take it on back. Nice. Couple breaths here. Feel the thumb pads pressing into the ground to send that weight back into your hips. Those collarbones nice and broad. Yeah, lots of space for the neck. And now lift up onto your tippy toes. So you feel like the weight goes into your hands. Keep the weight towards your hands and start to walk your feet up to your hands. Keep the weight into your hands. Really way, way high up onto your tippy toes. And once you get there, all the way up towards your hands, go ahead and hang heavy. Heavy head. Yep, you can make that box with your arms and find a gentle sway side to side. And now take the box of your arms. We're going to do our little circles up. You're going to sway to your right and slowly curl your way up off to the right side, taking the box of your arms overhead. The exhale, taking it down to the left. The knees softening as you go down. Inhale, back up to the right. Yep. The exhale, taking it down to the left. Inhale 1 more time up to the right. Exhale down to the left, and now stay to the left. Inhale up off to the left side. Yep. Exhale to the right. We've got it. Inhale up to the left again. Inner thighs pulling you up. Exhale it down to the right. Last time. Inhale up to the left, and as you come all the way up, arms up to the sky. Exhale, gather those hands into heart center. Take a moment, come back home to your intention, those blessings that you have in your life, all of the abundance that you have in your life, and finding that gratitude for all of those blessings and with all of our intentions. And if there's something else, please, this is your practice. So let's offer them all out with 1 Om. Deep inhale. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Exhale, fold down to the earth. Inhale, find a halfway lift. And then exhale, let your right foot step back into a lunge position. From here, you're going to inhale, bend both of your knees, open your heart forward, and then exhale, step your right foot back in line with your left, fold and hang. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, let your left foot step back. Inhale, bend both of your knees, open your heart forward. Exhale, step it forward and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale again, the right foot steps back. Inhale, bend both knees, open your heart. Exhale, step it forward and fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, left foot steps back. Yep, inhale, bend the knees, open the chest. Exhale, step it forward, fold to both legs. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, right foot back again. Inhale, bend the knees, open the chest. Exhale, step it forward and fold. Inhale, halfway. Left leg steps back. That inhale, bend the knees, open the chest. Exhale, step it forward. Yep. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, that right foot steps back. And now inhale, lower the right knee all the way down, letting your arms reach up into our low lunge. So as I've been kind of talking about the last few weeks, really feel that squeezing of your inner thighs so you're not dumping into your lower back. So feel that squeezing, that lifting up. Feel the lifting up out of your heart. And now bend your left knee a little bit deeper. Let your heart lift up to the sky a little bit more. Broaden across your collarbones. Take another inhale. And then exhale, back it out, elbows in, squeeze your belly in. Inhale, deepen, lift up through your heart. Exhale, back it out, elbows and belly in. Keep going, the lifting up through your heart, not dumping into your back. Nice. Keep going. This looks great. Love it. All the support for the spine, that safe extension and expression of the pose. Good. Last time, inhale, deepen and stay there. Exhale, the hands down to either side of your right foot. Inhale, let your left foot reach up and back into a one-legged dog. Heel to your bum, twist that hip open, big, big stretch. And then exhale, lower the foot down into downward facing dog pose. Inhale, ripple forward to your plank. Exhale, lower all the way down to the earth. Inhale, peel up just our little baby cobra. We're going to look over that right shoulder. Exhale, lower. Inhale, that little baby cobra, look to the left. Exhale, lower. Inhale, the hands, the chest, and the legs all lift. Oh, yeah. Exhale, hands down, hips to your heels. Curl it up sitting on your heels or standing to your knees, whatever you need to do. We're going to take the right arm first. Inhale, sweep it up overhead. Exhale, let it lower down. Left arm, inhale. Exhale it down one more time. Each arm, inhale. Eyes follow the arm. Exhale, one more. Left side. Exhale, hands to your thighs. Inhale, open your heart. Exhale, those hands dive forward. Curl the toes under. Downward dog. Weight up and back into your hips. Broaden those collarbones. Get that weight out of those hands and wrists. Nice. One more deep breath in. Empty it out. Feet to hands, however you want to get there. Inhale, find a halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Reach up, lift the heart. Exhale, fold down to the earth. Inhale, find a halfway lift. Exhale, your left foot steps back. Inhale, bend the knees, open the heart. Exhale, that left foot steps forward and fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, the right foot steps back. Inhale, bend those knees, open the chest. Exhale, step it forward. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, that left foot back. Inhale, bend the knees, open the chest. Exhale to step it forward. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, that right foot back. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, step it forward. Inhale, halfway. Last time, left foot steps back. We're going to inhale, left knee down, arms up to the sky. Excuse me, guys. You're going to feel that squeezing in through the inner thighs, that lifting up, broadening across the collarbone. Feel the lift of your heart through the center. And now bend your right knee a little bit deeper. As you bend the right knee, lift your heart up even more. Yep. And then exhale, back it out, elbows and belly in. Inhale deep and lift the heart. Squeeze the inner thighs. Exhale, back it out. Keep going. Think that lifting up and out. Yes. Exhale. Keep moving. We've got this. Very nice. Your breath is guiding you here. Make sure your breath is full and complete. We're not rushing it. 2 more. Last one. Inhale, deepen. Exhale, lower the hands down. We're going to take the right leg. Inhale, up and back. One-legged dog. Big twist of the hip open. Exhale, lower that right foot down. Downward dog. Inhale, ripple it forward and out to your plank. Exhale, lower all the way to the earth. Inhale, peel up, baby cobra, look right. Exhale, lower. Inhale, baby cobra, left. Exhale, lower. Inhale, let it all lift up. Exhale, hands down, hips to your heels, curl it on up. Arm circles. Inhale, the right arm first. Exhale, it lowers down, left arm. Exhale it down, right arm again, big sweep. And last time, left arm, big sweep. Hands by your hips or to your hips. Inhale, lift the heart up. Exhale, hands dive forward, downward facing dog pose. Just spilling my seltzer everywhere. It's okay. It's all good. I'm trying to take a sip, but I'm too busy talking to y'all, you know? Last deep breath in. Empty it out, feet to your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, rise up to stand. Reach up, lift the heart. Exhale all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, good old chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Ease in the shoulders. Yeah. Space in the neck. Even here, can you feel that squeezing of the inner thighs? And that should help you. That engagement of the inner thighs helps you to get the weight up and back into your hips even more. Last inhale, empty it out, feet to hands. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Just one more Sane. Inhale, rise up, reach those arms up. Exhale all the way to the earth. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, chaturanga. Deep inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Create space. Good. One more deep breath in. Empty it out, feet to hands. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Stay here, hands to the ground. Look at your feet, get those toes looking forward. And with your toes looking forward, make sure your heels aren't looking in. So just kind of kick your heels out if they are, making sure that your heels are in line with your toes. Now keep your fingers to the ground, bend your knees, and look at your knees and make sure those knees are right over your second toe. And now keeping your eyes to your knees and your toes, hands to your quads, you're gonna peel your chest up. So keep looking down at your knees and your toes. Inhale, lift your hips up a little bit. Keep the knees tracking over your second toe. Exhale as you sink down. Keep the knees tracking. Inhale, lift. Exhale, sink. Keep going. If you feel like you've got this, you feel that you've got the alignment there, let your arms reach up by your ears. Your gaze can go forward. Keep that little pulsation, that little lift and that little lower. Excuse me. You can add in a little movement with your arms if you'd like. As you bend down deeper, bend your elbows. Inhale, lift, arms lift. Exhale, bend the knees, bend the elbows. Yep, keep going. Lift. Exhale, sink. Knees over the second toes. Yep, get that to happen. We've got it. 2 more little pulses here. Inhale, go ahead, lift all the way up to stand. Exhale, fold down to the ground. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Right foot steps forward. We're not coming up into warrior one here. We're going to do a little something different for our sun bees. Inhale, bend both of your knees, open your heart forward. And if you can't do the transition to the back of the mat, you just kind of stay here and do some of these. But inhale here, and then we're going to exhale, walk our way to the back of the mat. Inhale, bend both knees, open the heart. Exhale, walk your way to the head of the mat. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale to the back of the mat. Last time. Inhale. Exhale, head of the mat. Inhale. Exhale, high plank with your right foot hovered. We're going to roll to the outer edge of the left foot. Ball of your right foot comes back behind, opening up into a wild thing. Yep. Exhale, left hand comes down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. That left foot steps forward. Inhale, bend the knees, open the heart. Exhale, take it on back to the back of the mat. Inhale, bend the knees, open the heart. Exhale, take it around to the head of the mat. Inhale, bend. Exhale, one more time to the back of the mat. Inhale, bend. Last time, bring it around to the head of the mat. Inhale, bend. Exhale, come into a high plank. Left foot hovers. Inhale, roll it open, wild thing. Yep. Exhale, unflip, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Deep breath in. Let that go. Oh, yeah. One more of those. Whew. Oh, yeah. Last inhale. Empty it out. Feet to hands. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend the knees, Utkatasana. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale halfway. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Right foot steps forward. Inhale, bend both knees, open the heart. Exhale, take it back to the back of the mat. Just one time around. Inhale, bend. Exhale, take it around to the head of the mat. Last time. Inhale, bend. Exhale, hover, high plank. Inhale, roll it open, wild thing. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Left foot forward. Inhale, bend those knees. Exhale, take it on back. Inhale, bend. Exhale, take it forward. Inhale, bend. Exhale, hover. Inhale, flip it open. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward. Exhale, downward, and breathe. Yep, and we'll be here. So no big deal if you're a breath or two behind. It's okay. You honor your breath. Last inhale here. Empty it out, feet to hands. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold. One breath. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale halfway. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Right foot forward. Inhale, bend those knees, open the heart. Exhale, walk it to the back of the mat. Inhale, bend. Exhale, head of the mat. Inhale, bend. Exhale, hover plank. Inhale, roll it open. Big, juicy, wild thing. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Left foot forward. Inhale, bend those knees. Exhale, walk it to the back of the mat. Inhale, bend those knees. Exhale to the head of the mat. Inhale, bend. Exhale, hover. Inhale, roll it open. Wild thing. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Woo! You guys are doing amazing. Your breath is on point. Your flow is on point. So nice. Now let's go ahead and take those hands all the way to the back of the mat. We'll come into a forward bow at the very back of the mat. And just hang here. Give yourself a little break. Now we're going to inhale, bend the knees, and come into Utkatasana. And in Utkatasana, hands to prayer. We're going to twist on over towards the right, keeping that left hand into a half a prayer. Your right arm reaches up to the sky. Peek at your knees and just make sure those knees are still in alignment. And then go ahead and re-look up towards that right hand. Now let's inhale, bring it back up to center. Exhale it over to the left. That left arm up to the sky. Check out the knees. Make sure they're still in alignment here. Then broaden those collarbones. Nice. Inhale, bring it back up to center. Straighten the legs. Exhale, fold down to the ground. Grab those big toes with your peace fingers. Let your heart soften to the earth. Oh, yeah. Love all the sounds. Really getting in tune with you and where you are. And then go ahead and release those fingers from your toes. Inhale, find a halfway lift. And let's walk it right on back out to downward facing dog pose. Inhale that right leg up to the sky. Heel to your bum. Let your right knee point down to the ground. So if you've been with me the last few weeks, it's these big circles with the hip. Inhale, open your right knee to the right. Exhale, circle it around to the back of the room and point it down to the ground. Inhale, open to the right. Exhale it around to the back of the room and point it down. Again, inhale, open to the right. Exhale it around and down. Inhale, big twist of your hip all the way open to the right. Exhale, step that right foot forward between your hands. Inner thighs, super active here. We're coming up into crescent warrior. So it's that squeezing in again to lift us up and keep that lower back nice and secure. Feel all of that weight dripping down your back, all the way back to your left leg. We'll take another inhale, then exhale that weight forward, left knee lifts up. Yep, inhale, take it back. Exhale, bring it forward. Keep going. So you know the whole rubber band thing. I feel like everybody in here has heard me say it at least once. As you step back, you're loading your rubber band. And as you bring it forward, you're exploding the rubber band. Inhale the loading. Exhale the exploding. A few more times. Find your rhythm. Last time. Inhale, take it back. Exhale, bring it forward, stay forward, elbows in, knee up. So now we're going to circle that left knee. Inhale, open. Exhale, bring it around. Just nice big circles. Last circle, bring that knee up. We're going to take it right on back into airplane pose. Now let's find a half moon. Why not? Hands to prayer, half moon. Maybe even a sugar cane pose if you feel so inclined. You can bend that left knee and feel that opening through the front body. Nice. Yep, couple more sugar canes. Hang on, y'all. Hang on. All right, if you're sugar caning it, gently release. Bend the right knee, warrior two. Just float on back to it. Get those hips on straight. You can bring your hands to your hips just to make sure they're nice and level. Yeah, looking good. And we're going to find a nice little flow here. I missed my flow. So we're going to inhale, straighten that right leg, letting your arms reach. Oh, I'm doing the wrong thing. There we go. And then we're going to lower them down. I thought my left knee was bent. I don't know why. I'm very disembodied. I'm just so into you guys today, you know? I don't know what's happening with my own body. Good. Inhale. And that exhale. Beautiful. You've got this. I love this flow. It's one of my favorite things to do, as you all know, all day long. Last time to soften it down and then inhale all the way up. Go ahead and reverse your triangle pose. So left hand to your left leg, right arm up to the sky. So just, yep, that big yawning stretch open. Inhale, come up, and we're going to take it out to triangle pose. And you can find that big, juicy front body stretch, maybe taking your right hand back a little further if you have the support from a block. If not, let that left arm reach back. Feel that broadening across the collarbones. Go where you can with it. And then inhale all the way up to stand. Turn those toes to that long edge. And we're going to take it into our wide second position, so those toes turning out. Bend the knees. And let's find our cactus arm position. So we're going to try to feel a sense of squeezing the inner thighs in, and that's lifting us up, letting the arms lift up. And then exhale, bend the knees, bend the elbows. Squeeze in through the inner thighs to lift up. Exhale, bend the knees, bend the elbows. Keep going. Feel that squeezing to lift, that sink lower, that surrender to lower. Yep. Find that ease down your back. Exhale, sink it down. Bring your hands to your quads. We're going to take the right shoulder, sink it down to the ground, letting your left shoulder roll open. Inhale, back up to center. Exhale, left shoulder down. Inhale, center. Exhale, the right down. Inhale, center. Last time, left down. Inhale, center. Turn those toes forward. Exhale, fold it right on down to the earth. Let your spine hang. Let your head hang. Allow your vertebrae to find some space. And if there's another pose, another variation of this pose that you want to embody, please honor that. And let's all inhale, find that halfway lift. Exhale, walk it on over towards your right foot, pivoting all 10 toes forward. So now we're going to take that right leg, inhale, kick it up and back, one-legged dog. And this is the time to flip that dog over. So go for it if you're doing it. Maybe wheel. Maybe some big arm circles with that right arm, feeling that range of motion through your torso, feeling that opening across the collarbone, the pectoralis major, minor opening up. And let's inhale, unflip, right leg up to the sky. Exhale, half pigeon, right knee into that right wrist. It's a good time for a little respite. Inhale, letting your heart lift. Exhale, fold it down. Are you ready for that? I don't know. We can keep going. Let your forehead touch down onto something. Give yourself this opportunity to rest in this pose, even though it still is an active pose. There still is a very subtle engagement of that right upper leg bone drawing back into its socket, the left snuggling forward. And really all that means is we're getting an engagement through the inner thighs. But seriously, watching each and every one of you move in this room, the absolute abundance that you have of functionality is pretty damn impressive. So even just the ability to move your body in the way that you have been moving your body so far in this practice is such a huge blessing. And now it's time to rest, restore, gather in our resources. And maybe find that inhale, I am here. The exhale, I am now. If there's any tension that you can let go of that you're still holding on to, a few more breaths to surrender it. And then gently start to crawl your hands in towards that right knee. We're just going to rock on over to your right butt cheek. And as you do, you're going to twist your hips open towards that long edge of your mat and just adjust your seat so you're in this one-legged, I forget what this is called, wide, I don't know. What is it called? Thank you. Thank you. John, come on. One of you guys in here know it. So we're in this Janu Shirsasana type of pose, which you all knew what that was, right? Anyway, we're here. We're going to take an inhale, arms up to the sky. We're going to do a side bend over towards the left leg, bringing your right elbow onto, bending your right elbow, the back of your hand to your head. Let's take an inhale, starting to twist the chest somewhat open to the sky, wherever you can go with it. And then exhale, turn your chest down towards your left knee. Inhale, open your chest to the sky. Exhale, turn it down. And just find this nice little movement here, this little rotation, this little spiral. And then one more inhale, twist it open. Exhale, come on down, letting your right hand lower down so your hands are to either side of your left leg. Inhale, find a halfway lift and allow your heart to soften towards that left knee, your chin towards your chest, making sure that your neck is long. Nice, easy neck. Maybe even just a gentle little Shake of your head no, just to make sure. Yep. And now we're going to do another little kind of flowy thing. So from here, take your right hand, let it sweep towards the head of your mat so it's kind of outside of your right hip. Your left arm is going to inhale, sweep in front of you. So we're lifting up into what's called stargazer pose. And then exhale, lower your butt back down and twist back over towards your left leg. Inhale, sweep it to the head of the mat, lift it up into that stargazer. Exhale, lower down, twisting to the left leg. Inhale, stargazer. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale, lift. Last time, the whole way through. Exhale it down. So now this time we're going to inhale, come to the head of the mat. And this is my worst transition. I still haven't figured out quite yet how to clean this one up, so bear with me. We're going to lower the left hand down so the ball of your left foot comes to the earth. You might need to shimmy your right leg over if you're not quite on your mat. And then we're going to inhale that right leg up to the sky. Or no, we're not. I'm just kidding. We're going to we're going to come into a plank. Let's come into a plank. Just come into a plank position. I told you I'm still working on it, you guys. I'm still working on it. So let's go ahead and take an inhale here. Exhale, we're going to lower it down. Inhale, peel it up, look over your right shoulder. We're getting there. Exhale, lower. Inhale, peel it up, look left. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift the hands, the chest, and the legs. Exhale, those hands down, hips back. Curl it on up. Let's do those arm circles again. If you want to this time, if you are sitting on your heels, we could inhale, lift it up. And then exhale, lower it down. Inhale. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale. Exhale, lower it down. Hands to your thighs or hands back by your hips. Inhale, you can lift those hips up. Exhale, bring it down. Hands come forward. Downward facing dog pose. I'll get that one better. I've got a second chance, maybe. We're going to take that left leg, inhale, lift it up to the sky, heel to your bum. Our big circles, let that knee point down to the ground. Inhale, circle it open to the left. Exhale it up, around, and down. Inhale, open to the left. Exhale it up, around, and down. A couple more. Inhale, big circle. Exhale. Last time, inhale, big twist of that hip open to the left. Exhale, step it forward. Come on up, crescent warrior. Squeeze into those inner thighs. Feel that lift up out of your lower back, but feel that weight surrender to your right leg. Feel that weight dripping down your back. Feel that anchor into that right leg. One more inhale. Exhale the weight forward, letting that right knee lift up. Inhale, step it back, weight back. Exhale, bring it forward. Keep going. Again, explore that capacity of your rhythm and your rubber band. Feel that loading as you go back and that exploding as you go forward, finding the rhythm that works for your body. Nice. Last one, inhale it back, and then exhale, bring it forward, stay here. So now right knee circles, inhale, exhale. Yep, nice big circles. And now inhale, lift that knee up in front of you, arms up. Exhale, airplane pose. Shoulders are lifted. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Yes. And good old half moon pose. Sugar cane if you want it, go for it. Feel that opening through the front body. Those inner thighs are definitely trying to talk to each other here in this pose for stability. If we are some sugar canes, gently release. Let's bend that left knee, warrior two. Nice square hips. Yep, and nice and level. Get that weight back into that right hip a little bit. And let's find our warrior flow. Inhale, left leg straightens, arms up to the sky. Exhale, bend the left knee, arms float down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, soften. Feel the surrender. Inhale, exhale. Yep, keep going. And now inhale all the way up. Go ahead and reverse. Right hand to that right leg, left arm up to the sky. Fan the ribs open. Breathe into the left side of the ribs. And let's inhale, come on up. Triangle. Let that right arm reach back behind you. Feel that broadening across the collarbones. Maybe feel a rolling of that right hip open a little bit more. Nice. Beautiful. And let's inhale all the way up to stand. Toes towards that long edge. And let's again come into that goddess temple pose. So toes out to that wide second and then bend those knees. Arms out to a T. We're going to exhale, side bend over towards the left leg. We're just going to do the left because I went to the left. And now take your right arm, sweep it down to the ground. The right elbow comes onto your right thigh. Inhale, your left arm sweeps you back up. It's just a circle. It's a little confusing. It's just a circle. Exhale to the left. Sweep that right arm down. Inhale, that left arm brings you back up. Exhale over to the left. Inhale, that left arm brings you up. We're going to go over to the right now. Exhale to the right. Left arm sweeps down. Inhale, that left arm brings you up. So exhale over to the right. Yep. Right arm down, left arm down. And now let that, so over here, Laura, the other arm, so let it disconnect. Yep. And that brings you back up. Yep. One more time over to the right. Left arm down. Inhale, come all the way back up. Nice. Straighten the legs, turn the toes forward and fold. And it doesn't matter. As long as you're moving your body, it really doesn't matter. We're just making circles with our arms. It's okay. Just come into your fold. Any variation of this wide-legged forward fold that you want to do, go for it. Ninja lunges are there for you and you want to explore it. If a tripod is there and you want to explore it, now's the time. This is your opportunity to explore what your body is capable of. Nice. Let's all 2 feet down, halfway lift. Walk those hands over to your left foot. Pivot those toes forward. We're going to inhale, take that left leg up and back into your one-legged dog. Flip that dog over. Squeezing into the inner thighs. Maybe those arm circles if that feels good. Maybe wheel if it's there for you. And inhale, unflip, left leg up. Exhale, left side, half pigeon, left knee to that left wrist. Go ahead and exhale, fold it down. Appreciate the quiet, appreciate the pause. Still that subtle engagement through the inner thighs. I didn't see what happened there, Jem. I missed something. I was like, well, I don't know what that was, but I turned my back for a second and then you're on your back. Maybe even allow yourself to find a sigh here. Notice what occurs when you sigh. That huge release. When you create that sound, so sighs in Chinese medicine, some of you already know this because you've heard me say it before. So sighing is a way for us to release something that's called liver qi stagnation in Chinese medicine. And really what that is stress. But the cool thing is, from a scientific standpoint, when we sigh, there's a sound that's created. And our vocal cords have innervation by a nerve that's called our vagus nerve. And our vagus nerve helps us to tap into that parasympathetic aspect of relaxation. So our parasympathetic nervous system is the rest and digest. So as we make that sound, even humming or chanting, it's a way to help us to tap into that relaxation aspect. So if you're ever stressed out, just hum or sigh, make some noise. So increasing our vagal tone. A few more breaths here. Now go ahead and crawl those hands in. We're just going to rock it on over to our left butt cheek here, allowing yourself to twist your hips open towards that long edge of your mat, and then just readjust. So we're in this lovely Janu Sirsasana position. Thank you, Evan. I knew one of my yogis in the room had my back. So we're going to inhale those arms up to the sky, and we're going to side bend over to the right leg. Left elbow bends and hold on to the back of the head. Inhale, twist the chest to the sky. Exhale, twist it on down. And just keep on finding that movement. Are you stuck there, Megan? Are you good? Do you want me to do a little something? You sure? Keep on finding your little roll. And now this next time as you twist down, left hand lowers, so your hands are to either side of that right leg. Inhale, find a halfway lift. Exhale, the heart leads the way. The chin is into the chest. Can you let go of any tension that might be in the neck? So a lot of times in yoga, the neck isn't mentioned a whole lot. Our job in yoga is to try not to strain the neck. Try to give it some space, some room. And now your left hand is going to sweep towards the head of the mat. Yep. Now your right arm, inhale, sweeps you up into that stargazer pose. Exhale, lower it down onto your bum, twist it on over towards the right leg. The inhale sweeps you up, stargazer. Exhale, bring it down and twist. Yep. Inhale, sweep it up. Exhale, lower it on down. Inhale, sweep it up. Exhale, lower it down. One more time. Inhale, sweep it up. Exhale, lower it down. And I get to kind of move away from my transition because here's my other least graceful transition. You're just going to sweep yourself to the head of the mat. It's a work in progress. I just wanted to share. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and curl all the way down onto our backs. And once we get the whole way down there, go ahead and bend those knees and right on up into our bridge pose. And interlace those hands underneath of you. Tuck your shoulders under. Feel that broadening across the collarbones. Let's inhale, let the right leg float up to the sky. Point through the toes. Exhale, let that right leg lower down parallel to the earth. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, lower it down parallel. Inhale, lift one more time to lower it down. Inhale, lift up, bend the right knee, put it down. Adjust a little bit. Adjust the shoulders. And now inhale, left leg up to the sky. Point the toes. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower it down. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale, lift. Bend the knee, place the foot. Just for a moment, open the chest. And then release the hands and slowly lower down. Swish the knees. The knees to the sky. We're going for wheel, hands on overhead. Engage through those inner thighs and lift up, bridge or wheel. Wherever you're taking this, go for it. Find your pose. Engage through those inner thighs. Feel that zipping up the inner thighs to feel that opening through the front body. The inhale to feel that lift all the way up through the breastbone. The exhale to ease shoulders. One more inhale. Exhale, come on down. Nice. Swish those knees. Let it go. And again, let's do it. Inhale, bridge or wheel. Find that inhale, again, lifting all the way up to the breastbone. And can you exhale, soften the shoulder blades down the back to help you to melt your heart through the shoulders. That inhale all the way up to the breastbone. That exhale, ease in the shoulders. One more deep breath in. Come on down. Swish it, let it go, let it go. Knees to the sky, hands overhead. Find it, bridge or wheel. That inhale to feel that lift, that vitality through the front body. Exhale, ease. And yeah, hey, if you got to make a little noise, now we know we can relax ourselves in this pose. Just let it go. Get some noise going through your body. Get that parasympathetic started and come on down. Switch those knees side to side. We have one more to go. Knees to the sky. And do it. Lift up, bridge or wheel. Inner thighs are so active here. So inner thighs tapping into our vitality, our spleen meridian, helping us to stay alive and vital, and lots of energy and resources coming our way. Come on down. Switch those knees. And then feet together, knees wide. Supta Baddha Konasana. Hands to your hips. Finding gratitude for this rest, for this moment, this pause. And now as you exhale, press your feet together with your knees still wide and feel a curling of your tail up to the sky. Inhale, release the pressure and arch your lower back so that there's space between your lower back and the floor. And then exhale, push the feet together, curl the tail. Inhale, release, arch the back. Exhale, press in, curl the tail. Inhale, release, and some of you are already doing it. You can lift up into that baby bridge, pressing the outer edges of the feet down. Inhale, you can release. Exhale, press it in, maybe a little baby bridge if it's there. Inhale to release. Exhale, lift it up to where you can go. A couple more. Really starting to work that spleen meridian. And let it go. Gather those knees into the chest. Circle those knees 3 times one way. 3 times the opposite way. And then knees right up above those hips. We're going to bring the shins up parallel to the earth. Hold on to the back of your thighs. Go ahead and curl your chin up to your chest. So we're going into our hollow body pose, which I need to get my timer so we're here for a minute. And this is really it. You can stay right here. Each exhalation melting your belly button in towards your spine. So this, we don't want any space between the lower back and the earth. If you want to add on, you can let your arms reach forward. It just makes it a little bit more challenging. You can add on again by taking your legs out and wide into a straddle, which is a little bit easier than bringing your legs together, which you can certainly do. And if you want to even add on another layer, arms can go overhead. But you can go wherever you want to go with it. You've got lots of options. You can even come back here to holding on to the back of the thighs if you need to. So you do whatever you need to do for yourself. Each exhale, blow that belly button down towards the spine. Allow your exhales to be audible through your mouth. Inhales through your nose, though. Blow that air out through your mouth. Inhaling through the nose, that exhale out through the mouth. 3, 2, 1. Hug those knees in, lower the head. Oh yeah. Best pose ever, right? It's an acrobatic thing. My daughter does those in gymnastics, and I learned them through acro yoga. So it's really not a yoga pose, but I've made it one, so you're welcome. We're gonna let the legs lift right up to the sky. Point through the toes. Hands back behind your head. Bring your chin up towards your chest. And then we're gonna inhale. Exhale, let your right leg lower down and hover just a few inches above the earth. Inhale, let it lift. Exhale, the right leg or left leg lowers, other one. Yep, inhale, lift it. The exhale to lower. So the exhale to lower, that gives us that opportunity again, which I hear some of you already doing it. Blow the air out so your belly is keeping that opportunity to really maintain the integrity in your lower back. So we're really tapping into our transversus abdominis, and we're tapping into, yes, our abdominals, but even more so those inner thighs are active. We're getting into that deep front line. So spleen, meridian, our deep core. One more time, left leg. And both legs up, hug the knees in. We've got this. We can do hard things, yeah? Especially ab exercises, we can do them. Bring those knees right up above the hip, shins parallel to the earth. I got one last one for you. I'm gonna take those hands by the ears again, bringing the chin up to your chest. So this is a really, really slow-mo bicycle, but we're not moving the legs. So your legs are gonna stay in this position. Take an inhale. Exhale, let your right elbow twist to the left. Stay here, inhale. Exhale, can you twist even more to the left? Inhale, center, exhale, up to both legs. Inhale, lower, twist it over towards your right. Take an inhale. Exhale, twist even more. Inhale, center. Exhale, up to both. Inhale, lower. Twist again over to the left. Stay here, inhale. Exhale, twist more. Inhale, center. Pulse up to both. Inhale, lower. Last time over to the right. Stay here, inhale. Exhale, twist even more. Inhale, center. Last time, pulse it up. And then lower all the way down. Stretch those legs long, arms overhead. Just get a nice big full body stretch here. Reach the right arm and the right leg a little further away from each other, and then let it go. Left arm, left leg, big reach. Let it go. Both arms, both legs. Let it go. Hug the knees in. All right. We can either stay here for leg up the wall pose, shoulder stand. If you want to rock up and find headstand, some sort of inversion that you can't do on your back, go for it. What do you need? What is your body asking you for right now? In shoulder standers, let's take it over into plow for just a second, just to see if we can prep our shoulders a little bit better. So as you come into your plow, just like in bridge, interlace your hands, really tuck those shoulders under, tuck them on under. And as you can tuck those shoulders under a little bit better, now hands to your back and lift those legs back up. So can you really feel that you're allowing yourself to stand on your shoulders so that your neck is not taking any type of weight? Nice. And if you are in leg up the wall pose, can you allow your legs to get a little bit heavier and easier into their sockets? Nice. It's hard to keep it, right? I know, that's okay. That's good. There you go. Nice. And if you are in shoulder stand now, you can take it over into plow and hang out there for a little bit. Maybe even a bent knee plow. And then gently lower it all the way down. If you are still upright from a headstand, stay up. If you're coming down onto your back, we're going to rock ourselves up so we are sitting upright. I'm going to come around with some blocks, especially if you do not have two blocks. You might need two of them. So what we're going to do, for those of you that maybe already know what we're going to do, is a supported fish pose. And the way that I like to teach fish pose is that the block isn't directly between the shoulder blades. If the block is its lowest, widest point, it should be just slightly below your shoulder blades. But if it is this way, if you like to have it a little bit higher up, it's kind of going to be between your shoulder blades. You're welcome. You're welcome. The second block is for your head. And I was talking a little bit about the neck earlier and how in yoga, we oftentimes don't really think much about the neck except for to keep it relaxed. So what we're going to do here, I don't know how you want it. I'm going to get you a second one. So with the second block, at your head, you want your chin to be in towards your chest. So really feeling that length in your neck. I'm coming around. You're welcome. And I'm going to come around and look at everybody's blocks. But if you're feeling really uncomfortable, oh yeah, you got it. I just couldn't quite see how it was. I thought it was a little too high up, and I was like, oh, she's got it that way. Good, good. So if you're not comfortable, just let me know, and I can help you to find a better space in this pose. But I will just check everybody out. So what we could be doing with the legs, some of you have your legs long, which is great. You could also have your legs in Baddha Konasana. It's really up to you. And if you end up going into Baddha Konasana and it just doesn't feel really good after a while, you can always come out. Take an inhale and really feel the breath moving the whole way up to your clavicles. And exhale, let your shoulders get heavy. Palms are up to the sky here. That inhale all the way up to the clavicles. That exhale, shoulder head sinking to the earth. So the other meridian that I didn't talk about that's highlighted during this season is the stomach meridian. And that runs along the superficial front line of our body. So we're tapping into that here. And if your mind does wander, find that inhale, I am here, and that exhale, I am now. And maybe even allowing yourself to feel with that exhalation that the chin is melting in just subtly more and more in towards the chest, giving you that length in the back of the neck as you're opening up the heart. Be here in this room, in this space. And we should be at the point now that as you inhale, your shoulders aren't really lifting up anymore. But with each exhale, they're still getting heavier and heavier and heavier. And now to get your way out of this pose, your elbows are going to crawl into the block that's under your torso and push those elbows down to help bring your chin to your chest. And then just crawl your way on upright. Another graceful transition. And as you come all the way up here, take the blocks out from beneath you. And what can happen there, this is such a nice way to open up through the thoracic spine and to give us some length for the neck. But what that can sometimes create is maybe a little bit too much extension in the lower back. So we're going to work on opening that. The trick is we don't want to lose what we just gained through our upper body and through our neck. So we're going to bring the feet together into a Baddha Konasana position, but it's a longer Baddha Konasana. So distance from heels and pubic bone are longer. Hands to your shins. Find a tall spine so your collarbones are broad. And you're going to fold forward. Keep your sits bones anchored to the ground. They're super glued with like cosmic super glue onto the earth. And as you fold down, you're letting your heart lead the way. So the trick is, as your sits bones don't go anymore, you're going to feel a little bit of a space being created in the lower back. Keep the collarbones broad. If you can, let your elbows be kind of framing your knees and feel like your elbows are pulling out to the sides. And that'll help you to keep those collarbones broad. Neck is long. Yep. Think about ease for the neck here. Space in the lower back. Yeah, that's it. Nice. Breathe some space into that lower back. And now imagine that you've got a brick wall right at your sacrum. You're going to slowly curl your way back up, stacking one vertebrae on top of the next, on top of the next, on top of the next, until you're stacked all the way up against that imaginary brick wall. Hands to your knees, and just feel a subtle gathering of your thighs in towards your pelvis to feel that nice lift through your core. And let's close those knees. Bring it right on back down onto your back. And let's get into some happy baby pose too, just to let that lower back open a little bit more. And as you find that happy baby, can you broaden your collarbones? Can you lengthen your neck? And can you feel your sits bones reaching towards the head of the mat? And then go ahead and find some nice rocks across the lower back. And feet to the earth. Swish those knees side to side. Shavasana. I'm coming around with the eye towels for you. Finding some nice wet ones. Give yourself some space. This is your time to really allow your body to take what the practice has started, the process that it started, and allow healing and the restoration to occur. Shavasana is really the peak pose of the entire practice. So if you've ever been a part of a yoga teacher training, we talk a lot about peak poses, which is what you're building to. This is the ultimate peak pose. Our entire practice is built to this moment, helping us to truly let go, to truly surrender. So let's take a deep breath in together and feel that. Again, inhale. And allow your breath to be subtle, moving in and out on its own. And you can come back to that inhale, I am here. The exhale, I am now. And if you do happen to notice that your mind wanders elsewhere, that's a good thing. That means that you are practicing mindfulness because you are aware of it. So well done. But if you notice it, very lovingly, very gently, just bring yourself right on back. That inhale, I am here. The exhale, I am now. there's any gripping that's still left in your body, now's the time to surrender it. Few more moments. I am here. I am now. And before we start to invite movement back into the body, come back to that realization of all of the abundance in your life already, everything you have. And as we venture into very soon the metal season, as fall starts to arrive, it might be time to start to consider what it is that we can start to let go of. As your intention arises, bring it into your heart and into your mind and begin to deepen your breathing. Allow your fingers and your toes to move. Gather those knees into your chest. Rock it around. And then rock it on over to your right side, turning your forehead down onto the earth. That third eye center reminding you of your truth. Reminding you to listen and trust to the very deep wisdom within you. Let's come on up, finding that cross-legged position, that deep lift through your core, broadening of the collarbones, and that ease anchoring you into your seat. A few breaths arriving here. Gratitude for the gift of movement that you gave yourselves this morning. Inhale, arms to the sky, palms together, thumbs to forehead for right thought, lips for honest speech, heart center, loving action. Let's seal it with one more Om. Inhale. Thank you all so much for being here. I appreciate you all so very much. Namaste. Yay! Very nicely done, everybody. Thank you so much. And our virtual person has left us already. I sat here for them. It's okay. I always feel weird sitting here because like there's so many people behind me, but this is where I'm supposed to be. It's my square. I know. Thank you all, though.